Hello everyone, today me, Nigar Shahbazova, will present one of the valuable topics learned in Inclusive Education course presented by Dr. Angela Romney. It's about universal design for learning. But let's start first with the definition of inclusive education. What's it? It's an education system that includes all students and welcomes and supports them to learn whoever they are and whatever their abilities or requirements. It means that each child has a right to education, regardless of race, ethnicity, gender, disability, or some minority language speaking group. And I want to express inclusive education by pictures. First, we can see that there are two groups of people with disabilities and people without disabilities. And those with disabilities are excluded from the society. But we don't want that. We don't want to ignore them. In the second picture, we can see that they are segregated from society. They have their own way to adapt systems, their own way to learn, but we also don't want that. In the third picture, we can see that they are integrated to the society, but still they are not fully integrated. They are still connected to each other, not have relationship with those people without disabilities. And here we can see that they are fully integrated to the system. They have better connections, better networks, relationships, and this is inclusion. We want to achieve this in education. What are the benefits of inclusive education? First, it's a greater access to general curriculum. With providing different options for learning, different teaching techniques, and accommodations, now students have greater access to general curriculum. It means that they are not changing themselves to adapt to the curriculum, but the curriculum now is flexible for them. It enhances the learning process. It also increases achievement of individualized education plan goals. By fostering this inclusive education, they can now easily achieve their goals. It also enhances skills and generalization. It means that they can now learn new concepts, new skills, and by practicing, now they can contribute to the economy. And the growth of economy can be fostered by this. Also, it increases social initiations, relationships, and networks. Now they can have broad social skills by communicating other students with other students. They can foster empathy, communication skills, and they can interact with each other. It also increases appreciation and acceptance of individual differences. We know that not everyone is same with others. They have different ways of learning, and sometimes they need accommodations to achieve their goals, their capabilities. And how to foster this inclusive education? One way is universal design for learning. It's a teaching approach that works to accommodate the needs and abilities of all learners and eliminates unnecessary hurdles in the learning process. UDL has three principles. First is about multiple means of engagement, multiple means of representation, and multiple means of action and expression. Let's start with engagement. It means that not all learners are motivated in the same way. Some may prefer to work alone, but while others prefer to work with their peers. Or some may have different interests in writing. For example, you want to assess their essay skills, but one student is not motivated in the topic because it's not in his interest of area. So you can say that you can choose your topic, which will motivate him. And multiple means of representations. It means that not all learners learn in the same way. For example, some may learn by visual aids, some may learn by audio, some may learn by practicing. It's important to offering options for representation. So you may represent the same concept by using symbols or by giving oral presentation and multiple means of action and expression. To assess their understanding of concept information, it's essential for providing options for them. For example, one may not be good at writing what they learned, so you can say that you may do some oral presentation. Some may have some language barriers, so while they have some writing assignment, they may use extra supplements such as dictionaries, and they may have extra time for representing their understanding. And through this principle, UDL may create a higher quality education system through developing flexible ways for students to learn, creating an engaging classroom environment, maintaining high expectation for all children, yet allowing multiple ways to meet these expectations. Also empowering teachers to think differently about their own teaching. It means that now teachers are motivated to create new lesson plans. It fosters creativity among teachers, also focusing on the education outcomes for all children, including those with disabilities. And I have some suggestions for AI tools for UDL. First is about Ludia, which was represented in our course. It gives checkpoints and tips for overcoming some barriers in classes by using UDL. And another one is about the universal sandpit. I discovered it on the website, and it provides multiple options. It provides lesson plan by utilizing UDL, and it also has options for differentiations. It provides ideas for assignments and so on. Yeah, that's all. Thank you for your attention.